What's going on, YouTube? Just coming through with another update. Uh, Anyways, just wanted to check in with y'all. It's been a couple weeks. Like I said, I was taking a couple weeks off YouTube. Didn't do the only water challenge the way that I thought I was going to do it. Good news is I've cut myself off from soda pretty much completely. So that was one habit that I broke. But I ended up switching over to water and tea. But I do cheat a little bit and have some Gatorade here and there. But no soda. Pretty much soda is just clean cut altogether. Just been using Gatorade in place of soda, which is actually giving me a lot more energy than I normally have. Noticing an increase in energy. But yeah, as far as that challenge goes, that's kind of how that's going. Didn't quite go the way I thought it was going to go, but still turning out better than I thought it would turn out, so that's good. Aside from that, just wanted to talk about my situation and just life in general. I come to the realization over these past couple weeks, also, or the past 2 weeks, that I've been living true force loneliness by choice, whether it be consciously or subconsciously, just through the actions I take, and pretty much, my personality coming down to it, not being aggressive enough in my endeavors. So I'm learning to be more aggressive in the things I do going forward, and seeing if that breeds any results. Just kind of testing that out. As this isn't just about the true force loneliness, this is about having not getting the promotions at work, things of that nature as well. Just not being assertive or aggressive enough. Probably a little bit of both. And this is something that I'm going to have to keep working on constantly to change who I am, my personality as far as that goes. And there's a mixture of other things in there, like, I could probably look a little bit more presentable. Maybe eventually, once I get finances worked out, get my teeth straightened out so they don't look so fucked up. Just things of that nature. Just these small choices, because if I would have been made smarter decisions, and as far as like what job to pursue, where what to invest my time in, where to invest my time, instead of running around like a headless chicken with just kind of living off of a whim, probably wouldn't have these financial issues that I have. Because really, I do work hard, and I work hard towards these goals and stuff, but these goals that I work hard towards they don't breed any income. There's there's a self-improvement in the sense that I've developed skills, but there's no improvement in quality of life. And say there's only improvement in self skills and things of that nature. So start investing my time and maybe looking for another job that pays a lot more. Maybe go, don't be hindered by the thought that maybe, I'm not good enough for this job, or perhaps, if it requires a bachelor's degree or even a master's degree, still applying for that position. Even if it's a degree that you have no relative experience in. Because for me, cybersecurity, I could go into something like IT systems, or system administrator. Maybe do something in that field, even though it's not really related. I mean, it sort of is, but it's on a technical level, it's not really. But still going out and applying for those types of jobs, even though you're, maybe you have like a business degree and you could work for an IT company, things of that nature. Not letting the job title or the requirements restrict you from applying for the job, just applying for it anyway, and explaining in the interview the situation and showing them that you can perform the job regardless of having the degree or not. Because a lot of it is how you present yourself in the first interview rather than as what qualifications you have. So maybe even taking a few reviewing courses and just getting in good, getting out and networking, going to seminars and stuff in the fields that you're wanting to get jobs in. Just things of that nature. So instead of working the same job and complaining about it, you should be out there looking to improve the situation, and maybe even just overlook the not getting the promotions altogether. Just kind of enduring that for now, while on the side looking for a better job. So in that respect, I realize that I'm actually choosing to live this poor lifestyle instead of investing my time and going out and looking for an alternate route. That's not to say in the past that I haven't went out and looked for other jobs. It's just I wasn't consciously aware that I was stuck in the loop because I haven't been spending every second of every hour of every day actively pursuing a better lifestyle in these things. Also, I saw this quote from the self-discipline book. Kind of says you're like the poison, but you're also the antidote, and the things that you present yourself with. Actually sitting down and doing the shit that you need to do versus sitting there and complaining about it, or sitting there and escaping it through video games and other means. And this could even be escaping out what you need to do by going out and chasing women, when instead you should be focused. See, a lot of the things that I was having issues was I was wanting a girl in my life, which I couldn't obtain because I didn't have the lifestyle that these women want. No stability, so there's also that. Just being consistently broke. And the thing is I could use these as an excuse as to why I'm not getting a girl, but it really just comes down to poor decision making and how I am presenting myself. So there's a couple things that need to happen. First, I need to get in a situation where I'm financially stable. I don't have to be rich or famous or any of that shit. Just have to get to a position to where I'm financially stable, which that's plenty enough to attract a girl. The second thing is I have to look presentable. Now I can rock the beard and the hair, but just kind of groom the shit up, make it look nice. I'm trying to learn how to groom my beard a little better because I'm actually wanting to keep it, but still in the future I may get rid of it. It's kind of undecided right now. Just kind of depends on how that goes. The third thing I really need to do is work on my personality, become more aggressive in my endeavors, more assertive, I guess. Just not letting people walk on me and stuff of that nature. Just kind of setting boundaries, and even if it's somebody at my job or my boss or somebody close to me, just kind of setting those boundaries, and they'll be like, you've changed or this or that, but it's just going to be part of the process. And if they don't stick around or they don't want me around anymore, then that's fine. And it may even first be coming off as like I'm an asshole, but it's kind of like a part of the changing process. So I'll have to see how that goes. Just overall, just changing who I am in order to not necessarily get what I want, because for me right now I'm not really concerned with getting a girl or doing all that shit. Right now I just kind of want to improve my lifestyle, so that way, 10 years down the road I'm not in the same fucking position I'm in now. But it is it is something that I've been thinking about a lot lately, and became more consciously aware of the decisions I'm making and how overall it's affecting my lifestyle going forward. As far as like the 27-year-old virgin thing, yeah, I'll probably be a 28-year-old virgin next year, and probably go into my 30s being a virgin. But as far as that goes, I'm really past the point of carrying on that shit. It's more for me like if I can get to a position where my lifestyle's a lot better, then thinking everything else will follow suit. The only other thing is it's kind of a blessing being a loser this late in age, because if I wasn't so well, I say I'm a loser, but I'm not. I don't think I'm a loser, but everybody else seeing me as a loser made me think I was a loser for the longest time. And really it was kind of a blessing in disguise, because I would have never discovered my love for making music and all that stuff. And I've gotten considerably good at multiple instruments, just composing music all together, music design, doing all that stuff. So in a way it was kind of it's like a curse, but at the same time it was a blessing, because I would have never discovered what most people go through life trying to discover, which is a purpose. And I confidently believe my purpose is to make music. So at some point I'm going to start actively pursuing that as a career, whether that be through like Patreon donations, or through touring or things of that nature. Just ultimately I'm trying to make that a career, but right now it's just kind of a side gig that I'm building up over time, and we'll see how that plays out. But I'll let you guys know how that's going. Aside from that, just really been still got this cough. It's not as bad as it was. Still trying to just cut back on unhealthy eating. That's still been a struggle. And then kind of exercising more than I have been, because I only exercise like 2 days a week. Trying to bump that up to 4 days a week very slowly, but it's getting there. And then just being more conscious in decisions I'm making going forward. Not really letting the people, when they call me a virgin and all that shit, not really, just letting that shit roll off my shoulders. Not really caring what people think of me, or how low or how high they think of me. Not really being attached to the ego so much as is the process of growth. I guess the best way to put it is, I will start going forward as if the results matter, but if the results don't come out the way I expect them to, not really being attached to the results. So I guess you could say like being the most most into it, but also the least attached to the results. But playing as if the results matter, something like that. So really just in anything that I'm doing, like when I go to work, starting to not really count on getting a promotion, but performing the job as if I am going to get a promotion. And doing this in all sorts of areas of my life. Like if I'm going to sit down and do my homework, then I'm going to sit down and do my homework. Not really get fucked off by distractions and stuff. really focus and hone in on what it is that I'm doing. If I'm going to sit down and play a video game, then I'm going to sit down and play the video game, not really do anything else. And just really focusing on, and that's not to say I'm not going to be playing a lot of video games going forward. It's just kind of like give y'all an example of what kind of added or what kind of mindset you got to be in to really improve. Like if I'm sitting down and making music, then I'm going to be sitting down and making music, and nothing else is going to be going on. Turn off the phone, just focus on the music. Same thing with going to work, just focusing on work while I'm at work, and just kind of getting in this mindset of being like, it's not so much about what has happened and what is going to happen, so much it is being in the present and just focusing on what it is you're doing at that present moment, rather than fucking worrying about what's going to go on in the future or what's going to go on or what has happened in the past. Because I may very well be a virgin 10 years from now, but for what it's worth, that shit doesn't matter. It really doesn't, because if I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, then there's a good chance that that's not going to be the case. But going forward, just realizing that I've been living this TFL, or True Force Loneliness, as a choice, mostly subconscious, like not very consciously, just through poor decision making that I wasn't even aware of on a smaller scale of shit, and things of that nature. Just gonna kind of review that and just and just like I said, I got the 3 things that I gotta change as far as like personality, working on my outer appearance, and then working on getting a better lifestyle as far as like finances go, and then kind of pursuing the better job and stuff, whether I qualify or not, just actually going in and doing the interview anyway, because you never know what's going to happen with these things. So, and the more that you go out and try, the better chance you have at getting a better job, or better this or better that, and increasing your chances. As far as, like I said, as far as women go, just kind of mellowing out on that, not really giving a fuck whether I have a girl or not, just kind of ignoring what everybody says as far as like, you're a loser or this and that because you haven't got laid yet, you're in your late 20s, what the fuck are you doing? Just kind of ignoring that, just focused on the process, not really focused on the results or the past, but doing the process as if I was dependent on the results, but mainly just focused on getting a overall better lifestyle and focusing on the present rather than worrying about what is going to be and what has already happened. So anyways, just wanted to let y'all know what the last 2 weeks was like, and just kind of share y'all the sort of what's going on in my mind, where I'm at as far as that goes. And then hopefully going forward I'll have some better news for you, but we'll see what happens. And going forward I'll also have a whole lot more music. I was able to do a lot of music over these past couple weeks, so that was pretty cool. Working with a coworker on a small project, so I'll let y'all in on that when that gets done. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video, and I hope you guys are having a good day, and I appreciate y'all watching my videos, and yeah, have a good one. Peace.